the downfall of this. Now, some we didn't get into much earlier, but I wanted to talk about who is the Galactic Federation?
So, the Galactic Federation is an organization of extraterrestrial beings who are service to others at a soul level, which basically means that they're choosing unity. So, no matter who you are, no matter what species you belong to in the universe, if you're like, I choose unity and I want to help the collective rather than myself, then they have an opportunity to join the Galactic Federation and then help out and do certain things. So their main sort of mission or priority is to abide by the laws of the universe and to ensure that everyone else in the universe is also abiding by those laws. And so one of the key laws of the universe is the law of non-intervention. So when a civilization or a species, especially a higher advanced civilization, intervenes with a lower advanced civilization, then the Galactic Federation has the right to step in and do something about that, essentially hold other beings accountable. So I studied global politics in university/college, and I was really disappointed when I met the Galactic Federation and realized that there needed to be a structure or a system out in the universe. I was shocked because I was hoping that they were much more advanced than us, and within their advanced state, everyone can just get along. But that's not how this binary system works. There's high and there's low vibration, and essentially there needs to be some sort of body or force to ensure that everyone can play on the field at the same time without necessarily overriding certain laws. So that's essentially who the Galactic Federation is, and that's the main group that I work with to relay information to humanity.
You type in the Galactic Federation, and then NASA comes up instantly. You click on that, and then it sends you into like this weird general disclaimer. It's just weird.
Uncertain estimation of numbers of extraterrestrial civilizations. Interesting.
1980.
So how many different species are involved in this intergalactic federation? Is it a board? Is it like we see in the Marvel comics where it's just a bunch of different looking people?
I was thinking Men in Black, Sam, but yeah.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
It really does feel like a sci-fi movie. It absolutely does. And there's an infinite number of species involved in the Galactic Federation. And then likewise, there are a number of species involved in the opposite side of that, which is sort of the corruption of the universe, the beings who want more power, more control, more resources. And so there are a lot of councils involved. There's a lot of meetings. There's high amounts of technology that's involved as well. And it really does feel like a sci-fi novel when you step into all of it.
So when you show up there, do you look like this? Are you in this thing?
Yeah.
So
when I show up,
who let the blonde chick in? Like, do they say that? Like, who let the blonde in? Like,
no, they don't. So this is going to sound a whole other level of crazy, but I'm just going to say it because here we are.
You're in the right place.
So I truly believe that I'm actually an extraterrestrial being who has chosen to incarnate as a human being at this time to bring these messages to humanity. So when I first met with the Galactic Federation, when I showed up there, I was quite confused as to why I was showing up as a 7-foot tall gray being. And I also laughed quite hard because I'm 5 foot nothing in this human body. And I always say it's a cruel joke from the universe that I go from 7 feet tall to 5 foot nothing. Which of course makes me a lot less intimidating if I do want to present this information to humanity. So whenever I showed up on the Galactic Federation mothership, which hangs out right outside of Earth's atmosphere, I would show up as my 7-foot tall astral body self. And it took about 2 years of working with them And the one day I show up and they actually said, no, you can show up as Elizabeth. And, you know, of course, my human self was so emotional about that, feeling like I finally was accepted as a human being. And so then now I just astral travel, remote view over there, and I show up as my 5'0" astral body. But because I'm in my astral body, I can float to be eye level with all of those beings. And one thing that was really surprising for me is I spent a number of years remote viewing planet Earth, and no human could ever see me in my remote viewing body. However, when I show up at the Galactic Federation mothership, all of the beings there could see me. So I used to call remote viewing creeping. I would be like creeping around, right? Because no one could see me. And then, of course, I show up on this ship and all the beings could see me. So I couldn't really creep anymore. So that was sort of how that played out. And